cold one out today.
It beats it as long as it's not raining like it was last week.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and
Sunny Life Antenna Range Extender by DJI. Woo-wee. Let's see how this thing works. Parabolic extender. Ooh, tight fit in there. Ooh, looky there. How's that gonna work? Tear off the protective film before use. Here we go now. Now right out the gate here, I want to tell you all something I learned about this Parabolic Range Extender. This thing definitely does work. It is directionally sensitive, so you have to have the controller, facing. You have to have the arc coming off that extender facing the drone at all times. Now with that said, I do not think that it's quite as impressive as people make it out to be. At the same time, I've only tested it in these townhouses with lots of trees and houses in the way and stuff like that. So I'm sure if you have a wide open field, then you're going to get a lot more range with this sucker. With that said, a lot of times you don't just have a wide open field. I like to be around some trees. I like to be around some different types of obstacles and things to give you more, make the video more interesting than just a flat land. Trying to take it out as far as you possibly can in the flat land just isn't always going to be the case. So here we're out in the bayou, and we're just ripping around with it. And I'm not super far away, but it definitely does what it does well. So even if you're not getting a lot more range and you're not like range hungry trying to get 3,000, 4,000 feet out, when you are, I think where more of the value with this range extender is also having clearer vision of what you're doing more in the 1,000 to 2,000 foot range. So, whereas without the extenders, you might be able to see things just as, well, but it's going to be choppy. With this range extender, as long as you're facing the right direction and everything, you're going to be getting a much more clear image back to your phone, which is priceless. And really, for $8 on Amazon or eBay or whatever, that's a steal to give you that extra, because I could see this duck right here very clearly that you see down there. And you just, you get a very clear view of everything. So it gives you that little added insurance to just be able to see things more clearly. And I did definitely notice a difference. I tried it with and without it while I was out there in the field, while I was flying at the same time. And it was pretty impressive. But like I said, around houses and stuff, you're not getting nearly the advertised range that people are talking about online. So if you're trying to fly around trees and houses and stuff like that, you're not going to be getting out 4,000 or 5,000 feet. You're going to be getting out 1,000 to 1,500, maybe 2,000 feet if you have obstacles in your way with these parabolic range extenders. Now, if you're going directly up over your head and just trying to get up there, super high, 1,400 feet or whatever, then it will be very effective and it will make things much more clear. But yeah, this is a nice little bayou shot. This was all taken using that range extender, and overall I'm very satisfied with it. For $8 or $9, that's a really impressive little addition to your remote for that price. You can't complain about that. But beautiful day here. We're just cruising around a little bit. And overall, I've loved this thing. Now, I'd like to talk about some other stuff real quick while we're at it. I did learn during this, or actually the flight previous to this, I learned that if you do get down to your low battery and it tells you to return to home, and you choose not to return to home, it will just straight up land, and it won't return to home and land. It will say aircraft landing, battery level low. So you better freaking know where you're at and be able to get it back line of sight. Or the best thing to do is, as long as you used the GPS, go ahead and just, go by your distance from yourself and bring that distance as close to you as possible. How far away you are from yourself, and that'll help you out a lot. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and just don't take it down there past, once you get to 40% battery, 35, 40, bring her on home, folks. All right. And remember, when you're flying, always fly into the wind when you're going out, so that way the wind will bring you home. CJ Moto out.